Howdy everybody, Dave here with Nelson Creek Farms, coming to you from a beautiful Thursday, the 6th of June, 2024. And I'm going to tell you what, got a little bit of projects done on the little Allis-Chalmers Model B so that we can get the loader off of it, this thing right here, and start on the 12 volt conversion. Well, the conversion's already started because I got the starter motor rewound to 12 volts. So yeah, we'll get that thing going here before too long and finish the conversion as soon as we get the loader off of it. Well, I'll tell you what, we're giving the new GoPro 12 a whirl here in the barn today to start out with, and I'm going to convert back to my 7 when I get around to being outside and needing the remote mic. So if you would, let me know what you think down in the comments down below there, if you would. I'd appreciate it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, that great big red thing right down there. Yeah, if you would, I'd appreciate that. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Got to keep my hopes up. Anyway, on we roll with today's little video. Right down here is the PTO shaft for the Allis-Chalmers B. And if you recall, there's a great big hydraulic pump mounted to that to run the loader. I removed that hydraulic pump in a previous video, and there were some long bolts here and there that permitted the seat back to actually drop down about 3 inches because it had a spacer under here. Yeah, I pulled the spacers out. I came up with some square-headed nuts and bolts, just like what they have up here at the front side. You may not be able to see it very well because of the lighting in here, but yeah, there's square nuts and bolts. There's another one. Anyway, I got square nuts and bolts put in, got the seat back bracket, or the backrest bracket, bolted together like it's supposed to be. Plus, I picked up a new seat back and have that installed now. Yeah, so yeah, we're coming together on the little Allis-Chalmers B fairly well. And because space is at a premium in here on the other side of the tractor where most of the wiring is done for like the alternator and that sort of thing, we're going to get the tractor out of here so I can get to it to work on it. I haven't acquired a new seat pad bottom yet. This is the old one that was on it. It's not an original one, but it will do long enough for me to get the tractor out so we can work on it a little bit. So now what I need to do is gather up my negative and positive battery cables, get them hooked up to the starter and the ground, and yeah, we can fire the thing up and get it out of here. And then start working on it. There's going to be 3 stages of things we're going to be doing to this, or 4. One, it will be removing the front end loader on this little tractor so they can get to it and work on it. Second thing will be the installation of the wiring kit for the alternator. I did not buy a new alternator. The one that was on it seemed to be charging. It is a 3-wire Delco 10SI, I believe it is. So that was the wiring kit that I got from Brillman. This is not a paid thing from Brillman. I have taken no money from them. That's just who I prefer to get my electrical wiring from. Yeah, it might cost a little bit more than what you can find on Fleabay, but guaranteed to fit and work. The third thing we're going to do to this little tractor is, once we get all this loader mess off of here, is I'm going to attack the throttle linkage and the governor, because if you recall, it was running dang near, half to 3/4 throttle, and that was about all it would do. So I need to find out what's going on there. I've either got a problem with the governor on the thing, or throttle linkage, or combination thereof, or something else totally different. So we're going to attack that. And the fourth thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, what's 4? Anyway, it will be the installation of a 3-point hitch that I already have. You saw me do an unboxing on it, and it'll go on the back end of this little tractor. Then, hopefully, knock on some wood, it'll be just minor cosmetic stuff to change here and there to make it a totally usable tractor. Yeah, it could use a coat of paint and some decals, that kind of thing, but that'll be for another year. Right now, my main concern is just getting the thing running. Oh, the fifth thing, I guess I should say, is to get the correct tires on this thing, front and rear. It's got these diamond treads with snow chains on it right now because the city of Ely, Nevada, Ely or was it Elko? I forget. It's either Ely or Elko, Nevada, was using this with a push blade on it to move snow around the city parking lot. So yeah, so I'm going to put some ag tires on the back. I've already got some triple rib, what are they, 415s for the front end. I got 2 new rims for the front end to put the tires on. They got to have their old tires pulled off, of course, sandblasted, cleaned, and painted and that sort of thing. So yeah, that'll be item number 5 on the to-do list. Anyway, on we're going to get with the rest of today's show. We've all heard doom and gloom stories about our economy, but one glass fish tank maker found a solution to the downturn in fish tank sales. Yeah, they're starting to make coffins now. How successful they're going to be remains to be seen. With things breaking out in bloom, I need to get water on the place. As you can see, things are looking pretty dry around here, and I have an issue with the pump that pumps my irrigation water. Yeah, that's full tilt, folks. So I'm assuming the intake is plugged. Yeah, so that's going to have to take precedence. As things go around this farm, I never have enough time to get anything done that I need to have done or need to do. Yeah, so I got thunderstorms this afternoon that have pretty much chased me out of getting anything done with that mower. And now I got to go down and take apart that irrigation pump, get it fixed. So I'm not going to bother to film that. But I am going to give you a quick update on some of the things that's been going on. If you remember, about a month ago, the neighboring farmer that lives a mile east of me was involved in a car accident a mile west of me where he got T-boned and rolled over upside down. Well, Ted is doing okay. He's going to be in a back brace all summer, so he's out of action. His son is picking up the slack. He's doing a lot of stuff by phone, talking to his employees around his farm acreages, getting things done that way. Then if you recall, a day or two later, a young lady driving a crotch rocket managed to find the neighbor's poplar tree. Well, that didn't end well for the young lady. And yeah, there's still chunks of metal stuck in that side of that poplar tree where her motorbike hit. Well, last Sunday, the 30th of May, I had just come around the Rock Creek Canyon Road, which is about 2 miles west here, heading towards that same intersection where neighbor Ted got hit. And I was thinking about how good of a day it was. Beautiful day. Everything went well at the in-town job and whatnot. Well, all of a sudden I had a little blue Hyundai right in front of me, heading towards me at about 50 miles an hour, that's brakes locked up, and a green and black blob that was airborne. A bicycle rider had run the stop sign at that intersection. Killed instantly. Yeah. So that kind of has put a damper on my psyche for this last week and a half. Turned right around the next day, coming home again, and a motorcyclist got tagged by a car right in front of me. Now that motorbike guy, he was okay. His bum's hurt worse than anything. His bike got a little bit of damage, slid down the road sideways into the front bumper of the car, but the bike rider in that case was okay. But yeah, I don't know, folks. I am just about really done with this place. That said, with 1001 problems going on here, and I don't dare do anything with that pump because of the lightning and thunder that's popping. It's coming up from the south. Yeah, I'm going to have to call today's video it. So anyway, I don't want to leave this on a bum note. So y'all be careful out there, behave, and as always, right down there, if you would, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'd like to have 670 subscribers by the end of June. I don't see that happening, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, we have what they call it, Idaho Farm Historical Society. It's going to be hosting a antique, whatever, farming history days, so to speak, coming up on the 15th. I intend on being there to film some of that, and we'll see how things go from that point forward regarding this channel. Anyway, I wish you all the best. Have a good one, and until next time, behave out there. I'm Farmer Dave, wishing you well. Bye-bye for now.